Hello everybody, the one-man drywall army coming at you today, and I'm going to do a quick little video about zip strip. So if you look at this piece of material, you can see there's this part that tucks behind the drywall. Well, you'll also see this little strip. They call it tearaway bead, they call it zip strip. So you just zip it off after you use it for what it's made for. Alright, so what is it made for? It's made for those situations where you have opposing walls where you don't want to get any mud on. For example, as you can see right here, I got drywall and it's dying into a stucco wall. This stuff here is used in other ways on top of partition walls that are under T-grid when you just don't want mud to get all over the place. This is the stuff that you're going to want to use. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is spray glue. This spray 77 works fine. They got that spray 90 that works even better. But let me just say this: you want to not be afraid to spraying it on the wall. Okay, and once you do that, you put a nice bead of this spray onto the surface where the zip strip is going to go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate me doing this, and as you're going to be able to see that it's super simple. Okay, all right. Okay, now that I got the spray glue on the wall, I'll let it set up for a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to bring up a couple other things I think is super important for you to keep in mind while installing zip strip. You want to make sure that you got a minimum of a 1/8 gap from your drywall to your opposing wall. Otherwise, you're going to struggle to get this thing to slide in there and set down properly the way it's supposed to. Now, I will also say that it's an inch minimum, and I've done gaps. I've done gaps as thick as like 3/4 of an inch. I don't suggest that you do that. But yeah, let's just say you run into a situation where you have a 1/2 inch gap. You can definitely use a zip strip and it'll still work, okay? But what I would do, because you're just going to be flapping in the wind just with a little, let me show you. Yeah, so you're going to be flapping in the wind because you're going to have you're going to be flapping in the wind because you're going to have very little bite. So where the glue is going to hold. So if you're in that situation, most definitely follow up by putting some screws in it, okay? And when you do that, you should have absolutely no problems. Okay, so another thing that you need to keep in mind is that when you're doing the wall side and the ceiling side of your zip strip, I'm going to show you guys again because I want you guys to understand what I'm talking about. Just be sure that you miter your corners out. When you miter your corners out like that, you don't have an overlappage, and that way everything sits in there nice and flush. You're going to look like a pro, even if you're using this stuff for the very first time, I promise you. Okay, and then, last but not least, I'm going to go over here, take a measurement, and then I'm going to cut this to size, and I'm going to install it right in front of you. Okay, so I'm going to take 24 1/4 inches off of this, and that should work. So I just cut it down like that, bend it, super simple. Okay, now that I think it's been over a minute, so it's fair to say that we're going to go ahead and install it. I'm going to show you how simple it is. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is just follow up mesh taping it. The reason why I mesh tape it is just security purposes. It's just an added measure to keep this thing all together, okay? And then your first coat is going to stick to the mesh tape a lot better than your first coat if you put nothing on it but the bead, okay? Alright, there you have it. Super simple. Let me show you guys around the room what it looks like. Totally professional. Total professional job out there. Top grade. All the way around the room. Clean professional look. Clean professional look all the way from the drywall to the stucco transition. So, with that being said, there you go. As you can see, it is a clean, professional look. It's the best way to separate different types of materials. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will do my best to keep bringing this stuff for you because I really enjoy giving this stuff away. And with that being said, you guys take it easy and I'll see you on the next one.